Hello everyone, it's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck, popping in today to do Wreck This Journal Wednesday, and this is week number 7. So you've seen me pick the page right at the beginning, which is to tear sheets of paper and pop them on that page. So it says to tear strips of colour and then try some plaid. Now, so I chose the yellow, the orange and the blue, which are colours that I probably wouldn't normally put together, but I thought I'll give those a go and see what they turn out like. The strips that I'm tearing, I'm doing the blue and yellow as thicker strips, and then because I know that plaid has a thinner strip, I then am cutting or tearing the orange in a thinner manner. Now, because it was thinner, I was having to then use my ruler to actually make sure that I was actually getting a whole strip. Otherwise I was finding, like you see there, that I've accidentally teared only an inch. So yeah, that was a bit of a struggle at the time. So just was bending the paper in the end and then using the ruler to tear the strip, which I've seen Vivian do quite a few times. So I use my glue, it's my PVA glue, no, my tacky glue, and it's in just a fine tip bottle, and I stick the blue and the yellow strips vertically, and then I come in with the orange strips and I come in horizontally, but I'm not sure whether it's a plaid. A plaid is a very, very thin stripe that actually goes in all directions. Like, I think it goes horizontally and vertically, and it goes over and under the colours. So effectively, even though I've done this, I think I was actually just weaving the colours and not actually making a plaid. So you'll have to tell me in the end what you think, whether it turns out to look like a plaid or whether you think it's just basically me weaving the strips together. So I just experiment for the minute just to see whether I'm able to do it and have it up, leaving up and over and under. And so because I've glued the other strips to the top, it made it easier for me to put the orange strips through. And you'll notice that then I actually glue them at the beginning and end of the orange strip. I wasn't going to glue them all the way across, if that makes sense. So that, yeah. Otherwise that would have been a lot of work. And for my Wreck This Journal Wednesday videos, I like to stick around 8 to 12 minutes. And so this one has already been sped up times 3. So the light outside actually got quite dark. It was quite overcast that day, so I have actually turned on the overhead light here. So that's why the colours just changed to quite a vibrant colour. And because this is Wreck This Journal, I am not really making it perfect. I haven't, I'm the glue is seeping out in certain places, and all I'm doing is just wiping it away with my finger. And if it rips, and then I'm not too worried about it. So I just ripped that bit off there because underneath it actually had ripped. And so, yeah, I'm trying to be more, not compulsive, that's the wrong word, I was just about to say compulsive. That's what I actually am. No, I'm trying to be more impulsive, that's it. And trying to make sure that I'm not caring too much about this, because basically the title of the journal says to wreck this journal, and that's what I need to be doing. So I apologise if you're not interested in seeing me put all of these orange strips in, but yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's more basically weaving. It definitely doesn't look like a plaid to me. A plaid is the very thin lines that go over the squares. So I'm wondering whether maybe if I'd actually taken a pen and actually drawn on the actual torn strips, that might have definitely been an option to do. So yeah, I'm just going to be finishing off this page, and then you'll see me move on to the next page, which I actually really like because I actually linked the 2 pages together this week. So it's something that I really enjoyed doing. And once again, this activity of weaving these strips of paper actually was really mindful. I was really concentrating on actually weaving the paper. That's something that I quite like, is finding an activity that I actually have to really concentrate on. So it means that I'm actually not thinking about anything else other than actually doing the job of weaving the paper. So now I come along and I'm just tearing off the orange strips just down the side, not worrying too much about the overall look. And then I tackle my next page after this. So I'm just putting the date down here. So it was the 21st of February, and you can see that big blob of the 2 at the beginning, and then I completely missed the year, so I come back and do it again. And for me, that absolutely messes with my mind, the fact that I completely messed that up the first time. So I did it 2 more times, and then I was like, yep, that's just gonna have to do that. It's got the date. So you can see here that I'm actually doing the next page along, which says to glue, staple, or tape these pages together. And so I wanted to be able to see the actual instructions of the next page before I actually glued the pages together. So you'll see here that I am taking my fine tipped scissors and actually cutting through the page to create a circle. And then my tacky glue didn't seem to want to stick very nicely. I think I watered it down a bit too much, so I actually had to start bringing in the real deal tacky glue that was still in the bigger bottle. So you'll see me with glue on the top part of this, the fine tip, and I was just even using the glue off of just a tab of paper that I just had poured some glue onto, so that the peeled paper back could actually stick down quite nicely. So I think this is me taking my time to actually get more glue out of the original pot. So yeah, I'm just using the fine tip there to pick up the tacky glue that I've put down on the baking paper on the right hand side, and then just using it to stick these edges down. I really like the idea of this, and I think when you guys see the end result, I think it actually does look pretty cool, especially when you have that instruction to glue the pages together, because otherwise you'd completely not know that instruction was there. At least with the plaid, you know that was the instruction from the original page. And so yeah, like I said, the dates above just really mess with my mind. The fact that they're just so messy, and so, but hey, wrecking this journal, and that's what I'm doing. So, and I get really messy on this one. My fingers, after this page, I literally had to peel like PVA tacky glue off of my fingers, and it's something that I'm not really very good at. One of the things that I absolutely hate is my fingers getting messy and sticky, or so even when it comes to like doing the washing up or putting the dishes into the dishwasher, you'll always notice that I use a glove to do that, or I have to have like the marigolds on, because I just can't stand the sensation of food on my fingers, like horrible, like the leftover food on the plate. If you accidentally pick it up and you've put your fingers in, like, I don't know, baked beans or gravy, or completely grossed out. So yes, I don't like getting messy fingers. So this journal is going to challenge me a lot because a lot of the pages actually do say to actually put your hand in paint, and so those are the pages that you'll notice that I've avoided so far, because I'm not sure how I'm going to get around those without I'm just going to have to do it because I've already got glue all over my fingers on this one. So yeah. But yeah, one of those things is I really hate getting dirty fingers. So if there's anything that you really hate, like if you're tactile like me, that you like to have nice textures on your fingers, or if you hate having things on your fingers, please leave me a comment below so that I know that I'm not the only person. Because last week when I said that I don't really wear makeup and don't get ready like my husband does and stare at the mirror whenever he walks past it, then leave me a comment, because it was really nice to know that I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one out there that that doesn't wear makeup and doesn't do the full girly thing. So yeah, if you don't like getting sticky fingers, or if there's something that you really hate having to do, let me know in the comments below. So I'm just going to use my glue stick here to stick these two pages together, so that I'm actually avoiding that round circle in the middle, because that's the thing that I want to show that there was the instruction to glue the pages together. And to actually see that I've done both these pages on the same day, the 21st of February. So I'm really happy with how this one turns out. So I'm just lifting up the camera there so that you can see the whole page. Let me know what you think. I think this journey with you guys is just experimentation. That's what it is. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd be very grateful. Leave me a comment below with what you find that grosses you out. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, this is your opportunity now. So you've got my name on the left, and you've got the next video on the right hand side. So more than welcome to carry on watching. Thanks. Bye.